So welcome everybody to the September 8th, 2021 regular meeting of the Scotia Village Board of Trustees. Nice to see everybody. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance if we could. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so since this meeting is somewhat celebratory in nature, we're going to do that part first. Our usual way of doing things here is that we have privilege of the floor first and we listen to what people have to say.
Is your microphone on?
Yes. So let's start with the celebrations first and go on to that later. Anybody who does not want to stay for the rest of the incredibly interesting meeting is welcome to leave. You are also free to get up and move around, take pictures and stuff too, because it's all about that. It's not there's no formality particularly. So anyway, that's where we are. If clerk can call the roll. Is she here? No. Where'd she go?
She was on Zoom. She's on Zoom, but I don't know.
No, she dropped out. Anyway, everybody's here. Heather's here in virtual. So we'll start with the shield ceremony for Officer Tyler Malagisi. You could come up, Tyler, Chief. Fabulous new officer, ready through training in Scotia. You go out, right? Discharge the duties of Scotia police officer according to the best of my ability.
I faithfully discharge the duties of Scotia police officer to the best of my abilities. Definitely one of the most humble guys. Nice, represents Scotia well. He's happy. Had nothing but praise about him. As a matter of fact, other chiefs are trying to steal him. We gotta keep him. He's going to be a great asset. We're grateful to have him. Thank you.
Listen to him helping citizens on the sidewalk here, and he almost sounds like he knows what he's doing. Assignment is to have your kids teach me how to get my hair. It's on my way. I go do it.
That's your own police force there, Sean.
In training. So, Eagle Lacrosse, actually.
Pretty good.
Those of you that know Sean and his family, just so you know, it was a really competitive process for this promotion. We just said we had 3 great candidates. For those of you that know Sean, you know, he's been a blessing to this community, to me personally, and I just I can't say enough to think about him. We're blessed as a village to have him. So, congratulations.
Guys, my wife made some cookies for the celebration there on the back table there. I'm not allowed to take any home. Thank you. So if anybody wants to get up and go now is a good time. Gordy, if you want to bring those up now, it's fine. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Take them out. All right, so we're mostly back to the meeting room. If we could go on, is there anyone who would like to be heard at privilege of the floor? Sir.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Is your computer on?
What?
Is your computer microphone on?
No. Is there anyone who would like to be heard at privilege of the floor? Anybody in the Zoom? Seeing none? All right. Seeing none, we'll keep on going with the agenda. Item number 6. Can we have a resolution to provisionally appoint Ryan Kedger to the position of Superintendent of Public Works?
I would like to proudly make a motion to provisionally appoint Ryan Kedger to the position of Superintendent of Public Works.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. So get to work now.
Well, based on his report, he's already been working pretty hard.
No kidding. Okay, item number 7. We have a resolution to approve the change order for wastewater treatment plant contract 3.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the change order for wastewater treatment plant contract number 3, general construction.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 8. Can we have a resolution to ask the Schenectady County Civil Service to create a position of senior park attendant?
I will make the motion and the resolution of Schenectady County Civil Service to create a position of senior park attendant, and we will be signing that to Jim
Archibald.
Archibald.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Item number 9. Can we have a resolution to approve Adam Taylor as a volunteer firefighter?
I would like to make that motion.
And I will second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Kenny, is he up and running yet or no?
He was waiting on your approval. But
Okay.
he comes from another department.
He came to our meeting the other day. Seemed like he should be good. Okay, item number 10. Mayor's comments to the board. So we've had a busy month. Getting people started on jobs and trying to get stuff done. So it's the village is doing all right. But we've got now Jumping Jacks is closed. We had the final Freedom Park concert. It was a pretty glorious season. Kids are back in school. They're using our sidewalk that put in with Glenville on Broad Street. We had a meeting, Heather and I had a meeting today with Supervisor Ketzley to talk about the sidewalk. It went smoothly. We need to, I think, talk in our work session Monday week. But he's agreed to the proposal of the 25% split for the village and not to charge it to the A fund. So we should be fine. Ryan thinks he has that. Andrew had talked about taking the money for that out of the paving budget. And Brian thinks he has that. He'd rather not spend it for that, but we do have it. And I don't know where else we would get it. So we can talk about that. But anyway, it's 21,000 and change if we figure it that way. So I guess that's about it. Item 11, correspondent.
Mayor Gifford, I have a point of information regarding the sidewalk. This will come to us in a written memorandum of understanding, which should have been done originally, correct?
I should have asked for that. I didn't. We should though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they usually put together an agreement when we do things like.
when you
this.
start, not when you finish.
Yeah.
Correct. And I think that's important for village residents to know that, you know, this all could have been situated much earlier if the town presented us with a written agreement or a memorandum of
All
understanding.
right, I will I'll send them a note tonight.
Yeah, and I think we should ensure that's in place prior to agreeing to it. You know, with the statement of it's not going to be coming from the A fund. And it's,
I think that's important to be in the written
Oh.
agreement as well,
Okay,
or else village residents pay for it twice.
outside.
correspondence, liaison, and special committee reports. Justin?
Yes, so I want to congratulate Ryan on your provisional appointment. I wish you all the best, and I'm excited to work with you as your liaison and supporting you and your team. The past month, you've definitely proven yourself in being able to step up to the plate, learn the job, rely on your team to also teach you. And I'm proud of the work the Department of Public Works has done this entire summer. Just some of the things that the DPW has able to accomplish is identify inefficiencies and potentially some damage in one of our water pumps, which is an essential infrastructure element. So today we actually, or eventually soon, we will be presenting a resolution and passing a resolution to get that checked out, to have it taken, deinstalled, serviced, and then reinstalled so that we're back up and running. So talk about a big item in your first month on the job. In addition to that, you know, we all know back to school means lots of increased pedestrian traffic as parents and children make their way to and from school. I'm happy to say that many of our crosswalks have been repainted, and finding paint to do such a job proved to be very difficult, but no stone was left unturned by Ryan and his team, and they were able to procure the provisions needed to do the job. So we can all rest easy knowing that our sidewalks are clearly marked. I want to remind drivers to observe the crosswalks and follow all traffic safety laws here in the village to ensure safe passage. Meter reads have been ongoing, so village residents will be receiving our water and sewer bills coming up in October, so we should be prepared for that as well. So another important point I want to point out, you'll notice when you drive down Bly and Cuthbert, you're going to see many new curb cuts. These are ADA curb cuts. These are critically important to ensuring pedestrian safety and accessibility for people with disabilities. So this was all done as part of the project of those two streets. Again, fabulous job to DPW for dealing with the rainy monsoon season here in upstate New York, being able to get that job done quickly and efficiently. Also, you'll notice many of our DPW workers spent several days cutting down hazardous trees and trimming overgrown trees throughout the village. And then in addition, you'll notice it's a lot less noisy here in Village Hall. In addition to repairing steps downstairs, the DPW team replaced the very old air conditioners in Village Hall, so that now we don't have to scream over some pretty loud devices. Lastly, the village DPW team was able to replace a 12-inch water valve on Sacandaga Road underneath a concrete road. I do want to thank Mike Seaborn from the town of Glenville and the Glenville highway supervisor for using their new Bobcat excavator to dig the hole for that. Once the hole was dug and after the install, our team was able to pour the new concrete to match the existing road. That is about it for DPW. Like I said, it's been a very busy month. I want to remind village residents about the sidewalk program. you're able to get some reimbursement funds to redo your sidewalks if they are in need of being repaired. We did have a resident take advantage of that program this month, as well as all summer long. In terms of the Zoning Board of Appeals, we do have a meeting coming up at the end of September to address a matter on hand. So if you're interested, village residents can come to that meeting and tune in. In terms of the bid, they've been meeting regularly throughout the summer. And they're going to be at Oktoberfest, a special event here in the town. So be sure to visit the Go to Scotia table for some prizes and goodies. It is critically important that we as village residents work to support our small businesses along the avenue as well as throughout the village. This is still a very difficult time for a lot of businesses coming back and building back from the pandemic. I'll be working with Joe and a member of the board in the coming weeks to pull together a Scotia Restaurant Week. So hopefully we can have a big celebration of our village restaurants and taste a little bit of Scotia and everything it has to offer. With that said, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you, Justin. You remind me that we had a resignation from the zoning board this week. If anybody knows anybody who would like an alternate position on the zoning board, we have opening. It's a very non-rigorous job, a couple times a year. George?
Yeah, like the mayor said, it was a busy month. Traffic safety committee, I haven't been able to be there because I was out of town for the past 2 meetings, and they've been pretty busy maintaining the safety of our traffic flow here in the village. Like we did tonight, we appointed a person we appointed a position to our parks department to kind of fill a void. We had a resignation of Jim Marks he provided the village 40 years of service. He started in high school as a temp employee, if I remember correctly. Yep. And he spent many years caring for our park, and I hope that we can encourage him to guide our new version of our parks department to continue that. The garden was pretty successful this year down at the Flint House. I got some pictures that I will be sharing here probably this weekend from one of our members. She had a very productive, and the hops that our historian planted seem to be thriving as well. So lots going on all over the place for sure. So yeah, that's about it.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Okay, Special Events Committee, we had a meeting and we are starting to put together the holiday on the avenue. We are also looking for a host person in the village, one of our businesses, and I've been talking that I'm going to be talking to the First National Bank of Scotia and a few other businesses that may help us as a host. A host is not a financial part of it. It is we need people to help us with the effort on Holiday on the Avenue, and I think the First National Bank of Scotia would be the one we're going to talk to. So I got an appointment to go talk to him sometime this week or next week. The county reports, unfortunately, if you read in the paper, the COVID-19 is starting to rise a little bit in the county. They have everybody in the building now has to call up to get an appointment and wear a mask when they walk into the place and out. They are on that all the time. They're working with the other towns and about this, and that's basically all I have for this month. Again, we're working with Justin on this restaurant week. I think it'd be a great thing if you can get it off the ground and going, because I think a lot of village residents would enjoy that. So we're going to work hard trying to put this thing out.
Good. Thank you, Joe. Heather?
Hi,
So
can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello, can you? Okay. I wanted to start off by the library hours. It's good to see the library back. Just to let everyone know, the hours of operation will be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 p.m. We are working on trying to get some nighttime hours, so more to come on that. Report from the clerk's office. The fall hours, winter hours have resumed. The clerk's office will mimic the police and the court. The hours of operation are 8 to 4 p.m. With regards to a report from the police department, I did have a meeting with Chief Harrigan. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Officer Malagisi as well as Sergeant Coke. Both are fine additions and they've been doing a great job. So I want to thank them for their service and good luck to both of them. I'm sure they'll do just great for the village of Scotia and our community. Trustee Rizzo and I attended the police and fire tournament, which was held on August 30th over at the Patton Golf Club. And we had a good time. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. The weather did hold out for the majority of the day. It was a very nice event. So thank you. And I'm glad I was able to attend.
Did you
For a
tell them
little
how to
bit
replace a
in the
lot of
morning.
grass?
Report from Glenville. I want to thank the mayor and Supervisor Ketzley for our meeting this morning. Looks like we're going to be able to move forward on the sidewalk project, but more to come on that with the board in terms of the disbursement of the village contribution to those sidewalks. So first day of school, I hope everyone enjoyed the sidewalks and long time coming. So I'm glad they were able to move forward on that with the grant. I also hope that we can work on future projects with Glenville.
Heather, we lost your
Blair and
audio.
I. Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I'll try to leave and come back.
Mayor, can you hear me?